Yeah, I was more like it from obviously a commitment and effort and character, the spirit that we've shown over the last couple of years. That was more like it. Certainly, I think you know we didn't get everything right tonight, but geez, we worked hard. And you have to dig deep in rugby league, and for that team and that's been rattled a fair bit, I thought it was a magnificent effort. I think it's probably the biggest win since I've been at the club. Just where we're at. We've been in a really tough place. Before the game, I just asked the players individually for something special, and you know, they've certainly delivered that. And that's more of what we're about as a group of people. And it's a big relief for us to break the losing cycle, because it can go on. Obviously, this game, Catalan, Huddersfield, it can look really deep and dark. So I was really pleased that we were able to do that tonight. But I thought we were really unlucky. In the game. You know, there were some real tight calls, video ref calls, and they went against us. So yeah, I thought we were unlucky. And then at the start of the second half, we made too many errors. We made 5 errors within a 15-20 minute period, and that put us under a lot of pressure. And we're doing that too much. It's something that we've got to. You're never going to eradicate all errors out of your game. It's the nature of the sport, but we're making too many, and that started to hurt us, I thought. But on the back of it all was our desperation in defence, which was awesome. I thought in the first half we didn't defend last tackle plays very well, and they scored off 3 of those, and they're good at that. Sometimes it creates a bit of havoc in their own ranks with the kick chase, but today it certainly created a fair bit in ours. Oh yeah, well, you can't go through a defeat like we had last week and not question where that's come from and what it's about. So we were really honest, and we spoke about quite a few things through the week that that have been really fundamental to how we've been over the last couple of years, and we've been building, and for it to fall down like a pack of cards like it did last week was obviously very disappointing. So yeah, there's been a lot of that, but then the players have responded really well. We've had 2 training sessions. Yesterday's wasn't that great, to be honest. There was a lot of errors in there, our combinations, and there's a nervousness about us. But you could see straight away, I thought. Last week I could see straight away that we weren't on. This week you could see straight away that we were going to make them fight all the way, and obviously to win the game is awesome for us. Yeah, well, that's what. When you have a team that fights tooth and nail to win the game, then those sort of things are defining moments. So that was a huge. He was injured as well during the game, so it was a massive effort from him. And then for us all to get back and do what we did to keep him out was a huge effort. And obviously, like you say, it typifies what your team's about when they can do those sorts of things. Oh, he's always going to play. I mean, he's just Lynchy. That's just what he does. When I shake his hand before a game, he's got an unbelievable amount of tape and padding and strapping on the hand. It looks like Frankenstein's hand when you see it. Honestly, I'm not joking. And I said before the game to the players, if you need a role model, he is the toughest player I've ever seen. Unbelievable. And he got another injury that would have kept probably half of rugby league players out of a game, and he just cracks on. He's unbelievable. I've never seen anybody like him in terms of just getting on with it and just getting through tough injuries and playing. He said to Danny, he didn't say it to me, he says, well, I'll play 80 tonight, no problem. And he said that to me at half time, just leave me on, I'm fine. So that is unbelievable for a front rower to do what he does, and the honesty that he shows in the game is incredible. Yeah, I'm not sure. I honestly don't think we'll get anybody back, so I think it'll be what it'll be. So we'll probably have to draft a couple of young kids in, and we'll just crack on with it. I think we'll lose Gadwin Springer from tonight. He's got a growing problem, so he won't play. But it's what it is. Crack on. Just try and find a way to beat Catalan. It'll be pretty tough. Fair old size, and obviously going over there is always difficult. I mean, they play tomorrow, so it gives us a little bit of potentially a and even up in terms of travelling as well, because they're over here. But we'll see. We're going to have a crack at it. I mean, this was a massive game for us to win tonight. Oh, it'd be unbelievable if we won 2 out of 2 based on what's happened to us. Yeah, just go and play. Just go and play with a bit of freedom about us. You know, we're certainly going to have to challenge them. You're not going to win by challenging them physically up the guts. I don't think so. We'll see how we go, but we'll come up with a plan and we'll try and throw something at him. I said to him the other day, mate, just the honest things that he's doing now. He's growing all the time, and he's the one thing about Gavin, he's really hard on himself. He's getting better every single week. I give him a big pat on the back this week. So I thought last week, him and Dennis Solomon in particular were absolved of any responsibility, because I thought they were pretty good last week. But he's getting better. Yeah, I really like what he's doing at the moment. So he's going to be a really, really good front rower, Gavin. Yeah, he's been. I think it's taken him a little bit longer than he would have wanted to settle in. I thought he played really well against Bradford. Yeah, in pre-season, and I thought, that tackle on Watkins, pretty much, I just thought you're going to be here for a long time playing in Super League, because you've seen him people just not make the ground up on him consistently in Super League. So for him to do that, I just thought was awesome, and he looks strong with the ball as well. He's a naturally strong kid. And when he finds his feet, he's going to be a really good player for us. But we've worked hard to have that. We've signed some young bucks. So it's Mike McMeekin last year, who you think, right, how long is it going to take him to get into the team? He was talking to me last year about which dual reds club will I be with if I'm not in the first team, and he's hardly missed a beat since. Dennis Solomon is another one. Greg Minikin's another player like that, who I think he could be a player who will play here for 12 years. That'll depend on him, but competition just makes you better for me. You've got to get past people, so work hard.